Hey, super learners. So today we're going to be starting off our seasons with the season that we are currently in, and that is spring. So this is Spring by Ann Herriges. We've read some of her books for our weather project. Oh, who remembers what this thing is called? Right, that's the table of contents. Good. Spring is one of Earth's 4 seasons. Spring comes after winter. During spring, the sun rises earlier and sets later. Each day, the sun climbs higher in the sky and warms the air. Sunshine melts the snow. Water drips from icicles. Ice melts on lakes and ponds. Strong winds blow thunderstorms across the sky in spring. Heavy rains soak the ground. That's why the grass is kind of squishy sometimes. Sunshine and rain help plants grow. Buds grow on trees and then open into leaves. Grass changes color from brown to green. Dandelions bloom. Those are those little yellow flowers that you see everywhere. I had a ton in my backyard. Stems poke above the ground. Flowers begin to bloom. So the stems are the long green parts. Kind of like it reminds me of like the neck of like a human body. And then blooming is when they start to open up. Farmers plow the soil and plant seeds. Springtime is a really good time to get some vegetables and fruits and things ready to harvest in the fall, but you have to plant them in the spring. So if you can see over here, this farmer is using his tractor to plow the soil. That means to get it ready, make holes, and get ready to plant the seeds. Spring wakes up animals that hibernate all winter. So when animals are hibernating, that means that they are sleeping during the whole winter. Hungry bears crawl out of their dens to find food. So we know now that bears hibernate. Frogs swim up from the muddy bottoms of ponds. Snakes leave their winter shelters. So it sounds like there are a lot of animals that don't like the cold, so they find ways to stay warm until it's spring again. Other animals migrate in spring. That's when they move from one place to another, depending on what the weather is. Birds fly north to build nests and lay eggs. Whales swim north to feed in colder waters. So if you remember back to our Holidays Around the World research project, or even our Arctic animals and penguins, we know that as you go further north, the cooler and colder it gets. So whales want the colder water. Animals give birth to their young in spring. Deer have fawns, sheep have lambs. So a baby deer is called a fawn and a baby sheep is called a lamb. They're so cute. Ducklings and tadpoles hatch from eggs. Okay, we know what ducklings turn into because it's in the name, right? Ducks. But what do tadpoles turn into? Ah, how did you know that? Yep, it's frogs. Spring days are good for flying a kite, playing baseball, or planting a garden. I know my dad, Mr. Stevens, has been really hard at work planting his garden in the backyard. He's got tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers and all kinds of things. He's even helping pre-K with their plants that they planted. Spring days grow warmer and warmer. Soon it will be summer. Okay, so what are some things that you like to do in the spring? Can't wait to find out.